The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam, brought to you by Boss Security in Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acom, and we are broadcasting from the Hesselson studio. And in that studio, Tim, welcome back. 6th season.
Yes. Thank you, Frank, for having us back again.
The Elmira Impact Hockey. Did you think it would last 6 years? That you would be involved 6 years?
Well, that's a good question. And, you know, when we started the program, it seems like way back when now. But we started it as an opportunity to help local players, you know, advance to playing a higher level of junior hockey and college hockey. And the league that we play in is scouted by junior scouts and college scouts, and that's why players come to play for us. So, yeah, we just sort of started it as an opportunity for local players. And it has grown into, over the years, we've had more than 200 players from 12 different countries, and we've been able to help a lot of those guys advance their hockey careers.
And it's growing each year, isn't it?
It is. It grows each year, and each year our geographical reach grows as well. I mean, we started out just in Elmira, but now we play in Elmira and also Ithaca, and we're also going to do home games in Shenango and Batavia, as well as we kind of grow into a more regional program.
So and we're going to talk about host families and like that, but when you talk about travel, how does that work? That's quite a bit of travel to go to a home game in Shenango.
It is. I mean, all of our travel is by coach buses, so we've got a great relationship with Benedict's bus. We've been with them all 5 years that we've played thus far, and that's both for player safety as well as it's just we try to run the organization in a professional way and give the players a professional experience. So
tell us, the people that are just tuning in, I know you've been on the program a few times, and we've had Impact Hockey come into the studio for the Salvation Army Telethon, ring the bell for us.
Yes.
But for those that aren't aware of Elmira Impact Hockey, tell us a little bit about it.
So as I said, we have players come from all over the world to play for us, and they come because they want to play in college in the United States or in a higher level of juniors. Now, people are juniors, and they think it's little kids. It's not youth hockey.
Right.
Our players are aged 17 to 20.
Okay.
And we play all over the Northeast. We play a 44-game regular season schedule. It starts in late September, and we finish in March, and the players come to live here full time while they're playing for us.
Wow. We want to talk about that because I know host families, it's always a big topic when we have you in. But before that, when does the new season start? You said September?
Yes, our first weekend of games this year is begins September 20th. We're on the road in Long Island.
Okay.
Our first home weekend is September 26th and 27th.
So when does practice begin?
Practice begins shortly after Labor Day, so the players will all be coming in about a month from now.
Oh, okay. So everybody's excited, I'm sure, to start the season.
Yes.
How's the team look this year? You don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll see. But, our coaches have done an outstanding job putting the teams together, as they do every year. As a matter of fact, last season, so we have two teams. We have two different divisions in our league, and we field a team in each division. And as a matter of fact, each team last year had an historical high finish in the division. So, so expectations are high, for success this year. We have several players who played for us last year who are going to be back again with us this season.
Well, and you may have mentioned, how many players do you have total?
Each team carries about 25 players,
about 25.
So approximately 50. And of those 50, about a quarter are local players from the southern tier of New York or northern tier of Pennsylvania. And then again, the others come here from literally all over the world.
Now, as we talk about each time, host families are so important.
Yes.
How does that look this year? Are you still in need?
We're still in need. The answer to that question is always yes. Because one thing I've learned over the years we've been doing this is that you can never have too many options when it comes to host families. So, we are very fortunate. We have many families who are back with us hosting players season after season. So we do have many host families.
Sure.
But we could always, no matter how many we have, we could always use more. And if I could just say a word about the host family experience, it's very positive. You build lifelong relationships with these players, and some of the best stories are when our host families talk about players who lived with them 3 years ago who come back to visit, or they go elsewhere to watch them play hockey wherever they're playing now. Things like that. And the host families Basically, all you need is a safe place. That's what we're looking for, is a safe home away from home for these players. The players are insured. They provide their own transportation. They've all passed criminal background checks. And host families also receive a stipend for hosting players.
And you mentioned that there's repeat customers, so to
Yes.
speak, right? That must speak volumes about how much fun it is to be a host family.
It does, and actually, our best recruiters for new host families are our current host families.
I'm sure they probably look forward to the season just as much as the players.
They do. They're all very excited, and putting the housing puzzle together is something we'll be doing here over the next couple of weeks, and yes, they're ready to go.
So are they responsible for getting them to practice, things like that?
No, the team is responsible for that.
Okay.
So literally all they need is a safe place for the player. We could even provide a bed if that's needed. So it's basically just a safe home away from home is the major qualification.
How big of fans do the host families become? They must travel around with a team in most scenarios. Right?
Some of them do, and actually, it's kind of funny. We had a family that joined us. I can't remember now, 3 or 4 years ago, and when they joined us, I mean, they didn't know a hockey stick from a tennis racket. And by the end of the season, they were the most rabid hockey fans you could ever meet. So our host families are pretty strongly involved in
I'm
what
sure
we
they
do.
are. I mean, how could you not be? Especially as the relationship grows and you become a second family, you know. And so you would think you've got to get a jersey, right? You've got to come to at least a couple of the games, I would think.
Right.
So I'm sure the families could speak to this too, but I'm sure you as well. What is it like when you have these success stories? I mean, you're still following careers probably from day one, right?
It is, and we've had a lot of success stories on the ice. Players who have gone on to play, obviously, NCAA hockey, but also players who have gone on to play minor professional hockey, as well as get invited to an NHL camp.
Wow.
And so, I mean, on the ice, those stories are exciting to follow. But in all honesty, some of the most satisfying stories are, like I sort of mentioned, with the relationships that players build with host families. I mean, these are lifelong relationships. And also, there are some guys who, have played for us a season, then went on to play hockey for a couple seasons, and then, left hockey. And some of the most satisfying moments I've had is writing letters of recommendation for these guys for jobs or for, joining the military or for other things. And sort of our goal is, even though we're very proud of the success we've had on the ice, I mean, I tell people that we really won't know whether an individual season was a success or not until like 5, 6, 7 years down the road. See what these players are doing, not only in hockey, but also, doing to have a positive impact on their communities.
Because especially in that age group, there's so much to learn. That's when you're kind of coming into adulthood, really. So this is a lot of this is a great way to get that responsibility, to get that push out into adulthood.
It is, and again, the guys are 17 to 20 are the age limits in the league that we play in. They're all amateurs, of course. And the one thing we always have a big gathering at the beginning of the season because we've got players coming in from all over the place, and that's when their parents come in with them as well. So the one thing I always tell parents is there's only 2 things I'll guarantee, and that is one, that by the end of the season your son will be a much better hockey player than he was when he arrived, and 2 is that he'll also be much more mature, because a lot of these players are coming into a situation where they're going to be on a team with players they've never met before, and they have to learn.
Everybody's strangers.
Right. You have to learn to pretty quickly work together with a group of strangers, and you may be living in a house where the people's background isn't exactly like the one you came from, and you learn to adapt into those situations as well. But it's really exciting to see how quickly these guys come together. I mean, by the first games we play in September, I mean, you'll think that these guys had known each other for years.
Well, especially with practice.
Right, because they spend literally 24 hours.
I was going to ask, how much?
Together.
What's the practice look like? I mean, how much a day are they practicing before the first game?
So they practice every day. Practice during the mornings, and then there's other team activities that go on as well, off-ice activities. So it's pretty much, they live the life of a full-time hockey player. And many of them are also taking classes. Some of them, last year we had 4 or 5 players taking classes at Elmira College while they were here, or Corning Community College. Many of them also, work part-time jobs. They also have a mandatory community service.
I was just going to say.
So it's a very busy schedule.
Well, I think that's a great component to it, because it's already a community team, right? The community roots for it, but then to get them out into the community to help and volunteer, I think is wonderful.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
what a great initiative.
Yeah, and we've had many great experiences along those lines, as you know, from
Yeah.
the Salvation Army
of
events
course.
that
Yeah.
you've been involved in,
Yeah,
and we've been involved in as well.
Yep. So how is this all possible? You mentioned you've got the charter bus. This is not free. Let's face
No.
it. And I don't know how much tickets are, but I'm sure you're not making all of it back from tickets.
No, and we're always looking for business partners.
Right. Okay. That's
to
what I was
help us.
getting
I
to.
mean, we are a break-even organization.
Yeah.
Literally nobody makes money doing
Right.
this. So we're always looking for people to come alongside of us, and the businesses that support us have always done so because they feel it's a positive thing for the community. Obviously, we're having a positive impact on these players and their lives. And again, many of these players are local players as
Right.
well. So businesses derive some satisfaction from knowing that this is a good thing for the community. It's a good thing for the players, good thing for local players, and just sort of back of the envelope math. I mean, we have spent over $2 million
Sure.
in the regional economy since we founded this program.
Yeah. And think of it. Yeah. I mean, you've got these kids coming from out of town. What they spend too.
Right.
I mean, they're not.
Right, and their families, and also visiting teams. Visiting teams come in
Right.
and buy hotel rooms, for the weekend and spend their money here and that sort of thing.
So if people want to become either a business partner or just want to find out more about being a host family, I had the graphic up on the screen, or if they want tickets, where can they go?
They can email. They can check out our website, which is elmiraimpact.com. Our schedule will be up shortly.
Okay.
And that will have all the ticket links on it. People can also buy merchandise
I saw
on the
that.
website. But most importantly, and I appreciate the opportunity to be with you today, because if you're interested in becoming a host family, learning more about it, shoot us an email at info at elmiraimpact.com.
Okay.
Also, if you're interested in learning more about partnering with us on the business side, it's the same email, info at elmiraimpact.com. And lastly, we're always looking for volunteers. We are a break-even organization. We have a lot of volunteers who support us in different ways, shape, or form. And if you're interested in volunteering and helping us on game nights or otherwise, again, info at elmiraimpact.com.
Well, Tim, as always, thanks so much for being on the show. We'll get you signed up for the telethon.
Oh,
Okay.
We'll be happy to be back again.
Great. And best of luck this season.
Thanks, Frank.
All right. We'll be right back with Frankly Speaking. Stay with us.